The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field for the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Out there, great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. And you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that he can win this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. You finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. as they claim the lead in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Oh, and he hits a nice gain there.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Touchdown, South Carolina, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Going after, knocked right through. Yeah, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. They're going to run it. It's hard running there through a tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He breaks free. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. To the air, it's Holstein. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
You're flirting with disaster as a quarterback when you're throwing off your back foot on third and long. That's a textbook example of how pressure and rushing a throw can compound the struggles in this passing game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a safety for the defense.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
The return is tackled down at the 42. And the Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! What a catch by the sophomore.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Caught Over the middle, it's Braswell. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defense looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's gone. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Tight end goes in motion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Staley. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Holstein. Quick throw over the middle. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Caught over the middle. It's Braswell. Finding space at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia 23, South Carolina 14.
And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. It's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. 2nd down.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the left side. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway.
Force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trapped again in the pocket.
Oh, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's the best possible starting field position. First and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. Georgia 33, South Carolina 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the grab. It's Howell. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught near the sticks. It's Howell. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Back to throw again. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Howell. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Receiver in motion now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
finds an open target on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Georgia 40, South Carolina.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. It's a run to the left. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Braswell. Gets the first and still running. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. He's going to hand this off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Howell. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
4th down. The offense will go for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.